Welcome back, everybody, to more extraction gameplay here on Additional Pylons Games. That's right, we're playing one more game of extraction here in Atlas Reactor, the new mode that was just released, I think last week, just for a limited time. So just going to give a little bit of a guide, and this is kind of just a pre-release build, I guess, for extraction, and we're just going to get into it. So I played one game as Celeste, a firepower freelancer. I played one game as Aurora, a support freelancer, and now we're going to be playing as Asana, one of our tanky freelancers. So let's go ahead and get into it, kind of explain, kind of show off, again, a little bit different perspective when it comes to extraction mode. So if you don't know what extraction mode is, in its current state, basically it's a modified capture the flag version of Atlas Reactor. So there's a briefcase that has information in it, intel, and we have to try and control that briefcase and get it out at a certain point. So we need to try and get 10 points, and then once we get 10 points, we're able to actually extract the briefcase in question. You get to 10 points by either holding the briefcase. Every turn that you hold the briefcase, you gain 1 point of towards your goal. Let's go ahead and root the two of them. Use our taunt, and then we'll go ahead and pick up the briefcase. And then move over Vigilance. So you get 1 point per turn for
manipulating matter.
Thank you very much. You get 1 point per turn for holding the briefcase, and you get 2 points for killing an enemy. So
stand and face me.
Very fierce. Alright, so we have rooted Kagan. So that's pretty decent. So as a tank, I'm going in heavy, trying to get this, get the briefcase, control it early on. You'll see in the upper left here, we've got the little briefcase icon. Alright. So there we go. We've got the briefcase. Let's go ahead and use our shield, because we're probably going to take some damage here. We'll do some damage to Kagan, and then we're going to move out and back into cover. Actually, let's just keep moving away. So you can see here in the upper left, we've got the symbol there for the briefcase, saying that, you know, it's our picture, so we're the one that controlled the briefcase. And 75 out of 75, what that means is after we take 75 points of damage, we're going to drop the briefcase. So unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to hold on to the briefcase this turn. That's not good. Further note, every time that you pick up the briefcase, every time it's dropped and then picked up, the damage limit that is needed to cause someone to drop the briefcase increases by 15 points. So the next person that picks it up will be able to withstand 90 points of damage. Let's go ahead and...
In Atlas Reactor, movement happens after abilities.
Okay, let's get on that. Come on. I know what I'm doing. Jeez. Alright. Let's go ahead and do damage. Put our shield up. And unfortunately, we cannot...
Duty
you know what? I'm just going to sit on the briefcase. So that's the next thing I was going to explain before I got so really interrupted by those. I wish you could turn those basic tutorials off. So big whiff on our attack, but you can see here we actually have a debuff, Butterfingers. So cannot pick up the briefcase, 1 turn remaining. So this is to prevent someone from just basically sitting on the briefcase, getting hit, being damaged, and then being able to just pick it back up again. So
Resurrection test 426 complete. Only minor side effects recorded.
That's good to know. Let's go ahead and we'll just do damage to Garrison, and we'll sit right here on the briefcase.
At the ready.
So we're going to go ahead and pick it up. So again, we're putting ourselves in a vulnerable position. Alright, so we've weakened and slowed.
Feel the infinite. My deception failed.
So we might be dead. Nope. 1 damage. We got 1 damage left. Oh. He has the briefcase. What a jerk. Alright, so let's go ahead and zip out of this real quick. Let's do that.
Protect and serve.
So we're going to get that speed boost. We're also
Can
going to
you
get
keep up?
way into the corner.
Who would dare face me now?
So we're hasted, and we're out of the way. Hopefully, nobody uses any skill shots in this direction. So you can see here, Nyx has 90 points of damage that he has to survive. And looks like he's going to hang on to it. So a couple other things when it comes to holding the briefcase. You are unable to sprint when you have the briefcase. And if you use a dash ability, you drop the briefcase. On top of that, you can see here that the briefcase holder is always revealed. Let's go ahead and use our... Alright, so we will come here and shield Nyx from some damage. And I'm going to go ahead and use my retribution as well,
Missile barrel.
because there's a decent chance that I'm going to take a fair amount of damage.
I dare you.
But if I can protect him, keep him from dying, that's good. Now, something to note, again with the briefcase, is that this is a damage total, it is not a health total. So what this means is that Nyx has to take 90 points of damage, period, whether that's to health or shields, no matter what, and he'll drop the briefcase. So there you go, you can see he has dropped the briefcase. So you can actually... So the briefcase holder can take damage and not die, or they could take damage to only shields and still drop the briefcase.
You cracked me up. Time to return the favor.
Alright. There we go. Nyx has dropped the briefcase. But what we can do is we can actually... Let's go ahead and... Alright, Aurora... There's a good chance that Aurora is just going to straight up kill me. So I'm not going to worry about that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a root on Aurora so that she can't get away.
I've always got a trick up my sleeve.
Hey! Thank you, Helio.
Shields for days.
That's not gonna buff out.
Damage there. Aurora is rooted, so she's a little bit vulnerable.
Look
Very
who's
vulnerable.
the big
Nice
shot.
shot, Nyx.
Payback will be
He's gonna
sweet.
heal through it, so Garrison survives.
It's about to go pear-shaped with you lot.
Yep. Even with the shields, they're not gonna survive.
The amazing incinerator.
So that's important. So you can see 7-6. Now it's 77-7. Get rid of these prologue videos. Good night. Alright, let's go ahead and move ourselves up here.
My lips are sealed.
So a couple other things with win conditions. You can see that obviously you need to get your team to 10 points and then an extraction zone will open up. Once that extraction zone opens up, you want to try and get that briefcase to that extraction zone. If you do so, then you win. What this means though is a couple different things. First, if you are...
Like my scarf.
Come on, Kagan got it. Alright, let's go ahead and... Alright, he's moving out of the way. I'm going to be a little bit daring. Move right here next to Juno.
Eyes
Because she's
forward.
pretty vulnerable.
Activating catalyst.
Anyways, so this means a couple different things. You could be down 10 to 1,000. If you pick up the briefcase and you pick it up and you move it to your extraction zone, it doesn't matter how many points you're down. It only matters if you get the briefcase to your extraction zone. Enemy extraction zone is there up top. That's okay though. Let's go ahead and damage Juno, and let's use Retribution, and then we're going to move up here.
Sword sharpened.
The other thing is that if no one gets the briefcase to their extraction zone, then it goes based on points. So the highest amount of points, highest amount of points after 20 turns. So you do want to get points. There is an incentive to get points, obviously, but at the same time, you can be down on points and still win the match if you get if you get the briefcase here in Extraction Zone. So you can see we're tied 11 to 11. They're gonna go up a point. Our Extraction Zone there is down there at the south. That's okay. Can we bounce and get this hit? Okay. I'm thinking not. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe we can bounce it off this wall here. Oh boy. Yes, I would have run out of time. I don't care. I don't care. Anyways, I do this just for kicks. You gotta be kidding. You know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna walk right there. So that's one of the reasons why I do bot matches for this, is just because it is pretty difficult actually to to think strategically and tactically, and also do a little bit of talking, while you're trying to do something smart, right? Anyways, nice job from Nyx. And Kagan looks like he's just about down. So I don't think that they're I don't think any of the enemy are really in a position where they're going to pick up the briefcase. Now we do want to do skill shot through here to see if we can't lock down Kagan and see if we can't kill him.
Oh, someone's in for a treat.
Right?
Running will not save you.
Yikes!
Wow.
Bounce away.
So he zipped out of there. Alright.
Where do you think you're going?
So they're targeting Aurora, which is okay. Trying to get rid of her. So we've got the briefcase. We've got 135 points of damage that we can withstand. Let's go ahead and... Actually, no. We're going to use Second Wind, and we're going to do our best to move the briefcase as far down as possible. So hopefully Nyx and Celeste can do a good amount of damage. Alright, I guess that was
I
okay.
held this in reserve.
Yes. Taking quite a bit of damage right now. But I think we're going to be able to hang on. Nice job, Celeste. So we got an elimination on Kagan. We just got knocked back, so that's not good.
Oh, I really have to improve resin someday.
Let's go ahead and use that. There's a good chance that we're going to drop the briefcase, so I'm not going to move down. I'm actually going to plan on moving right here.
Eyes forward. Hot to the touch.
The light fills you.
So this seems like the last match, that we're going to go to points rather than to... So yeah, there we go. So I've dropped the briefcase. I've been slowed. But it seems like we're going to be going to points and not to who gets the briefcase.
5 turns left. Stay focused.
So let's go ahead and deal damage here. We've dropped the briefcase, which means we can't actually pick it up for the next turn, but we are going to still try and race for it.
Shields up!
Thank you for the shield. Good damage there from Celeste. The reason I've chosen to move on to the briefcase is because if Garrus and I both move to that square, then we should clash, and it should actually prevent him from picking it up as well.
No scope, no problem.
Double kill from Nyx. Nice job.
I will be remade.
So that puts us well ahead on the
4
point total.
turns remaining.
And didn't think about that. Garrison can pick it up simply because I can't. Alright, let's go ahead and do our shields and damage right here. So what we need to do is we need to slow Garrison down as much as possible.
I hope
So I've
you
got
like surprises.
I've got my root spell. so that I'll keep
If
him
your
in
ego
place
doesn't
next
bruise,
turn.
your face still will.
Oh, now you've done it.
Anvil slam!
Right?
Ow! A little something extra.
There we go.
3 turns left.
So good thing I've got the mod where my abilities penetrate through the first enemy. My root ability penetrates through both of them.
At the
So we
ready.
gotta, again, target Garrison, deal as much damage to him as possible. Thank you for the shield.
Crowd control.
Nice job. So we see you guys slow
Sure we
on
don't need to
Garrison,
warm up first?
so he's not gonna be... Even if we didn't
Your
root him, he
blow
wouldn't be able to reach
delicious.
it to
The shadow
reach there.
creeps in.
Ooh.
The shadow reveals.
Alright. So he's almost down. Here's the thing, though.
2 turns
If
left.
too many of us die, then they could actually win on points. So I'm going to go ahead and use Rebounding Charge. And I'm going to get the heck out of here.
Of course.
And I'm doing that again so that
Face
I
me
don't
if you
die.
dare.
Gonna be a bloody good party.
Because if I die, they get points. And they could potentially win the game through points. So there we go. So I avoided death there. We got a kill on Kagan.
I can see your future.
They got a kill on Helio. So it's pretty tight. It's pretty close. Again, we need
1
to...
turn remaining.
So this is the last turn. So I'm going to go ahead and teleport right here. And that should keep me safe.
Fate intervenes.
There we go. There we go. Got a kill on Garrison.
Gain.
Avoided the damage from, you know. And there we are. So we went on points for max turns. 23 to 19.
Fate guided us to victory.
And so you can see there as a tank with some survivability there, it's my duty really to kind of get in there and almost like if you're familiar with American football, kind of get on, or rugby even. Get on the ball basically and try and control the ball, control the briefcase as much as possible. At least that's the way I see it. Anyways, feel free to comment, leave suggestions or tips in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe, check out some of the other series going on the channel, and share this video if you think it's worth sharing. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time here on Additional Pylons Games.